Dun 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 dun. Okay, here we are.
Here we are,
It's
indeed.
Providence Thursday here
Yeah.
in Japan. We have both versions here.
We do.
We have the normal version, I guess, just the MG Providence Gundam. Look at that box art.
That's a fine looking box art.
I love that box art. I'm glad this is the regular version. Because once the premium edition is gone,
It's gone.
I imagine, we'll be left with this, which is good. But the premium edition, it also has its own box art. And if you look at the back, it has premium box art.
On the back.
On the back. There it is. And you can see that like they did with the Lupus recently, and they included a stand.
Yeah, that's
a
kind
little
of
bit taller
interesting.
there.
Oh.
It is a little bit taller there. So it doesn't say like, you know, first time release bonus or anything on the box, which makes me wonder if they're both
Like
going
a
to kind
permanent
be
release type thing?
permanent
Or a
release type
limited
things.
release maybe afterwards?
We'll find out, but first thing we got to do is we got to open up one of these boxes and go through the contents and show everybody. So I think we should do the premium edition contents.
Okay.
It's just got more stuff, so let's get ready. All right, here we go. We're ready to do the unboxing, and we've actually kind of unboxed it. We've taken all the plastic bags and opened them, and we pulled out the runners. So we'll remove this fantastic looking box art.
Oh.
And there you can see there's the first runner. So let's get a nice close-up of that. It's an A runner, and like most A runners and master grade kits, you got multiple colors on there.
All right, look at that sword.
So yeah, and of course, look at that giant sword blade there. That is pretty crazy. So A runner, there you can see you got the maybe the only blue parts in the entire kit right there, and the red. Okay,
And the
so
yellow.
and the yellow, yes.
It's a weird looking yellow.
Now bring me the B. We're gonna go through some of
Okay, you ready for
the
B?
next runners. I believe are all
Let's get it in order there.
that gray color. So here's B. So it's a sizable runner. I can see the V fin up here and the head parts. And then you look at these big chunks here. Obviously these are going to be legs. Maybe that's, you know, butt or backpack type
Right,
thing.
back of the skirts.
Okay, and bring in the C.
Okay, this is an interesting one.
The C, you know what you're looking at here. I think anybody. We built a 1/100 Providence before.
Right.
And that big backpack was a big, huge part of it. And of course, at the time on the no-grade kit, it was a lot of the weight on that kit. So this is going to be similar, I imagine, but it's going to be even more parts. So it'll be interesting to see how it balances. So that's C. Bring in D.
Okay. We
All
got
right.
double D's.
Double D's. I like it. Your D joke is better than my D joke. Okay, so we got two of these. You can see these areas here. There's lots of little parts, so I'm thinking we're looking at arm. These are hand parts.
Right,
Arm
hand
parts
armor.
in here. So will we get a total of 4 hands?
Hmm.
Yeah, we'll have gripping hands, quite possibly. We haven't seen the hands yet. Leg parts in here. Okay, and I think we still have more of these colors
Okay.
in the E.
Next we got the E's.
Double E's. Okay, so more parts for your crazy backpack, I'm imagining there.
Right, and parts for the Dragoons.
Yep, parts for the Dragoons. So only 2 of these runners though.
Yeah, only 2 E's.
Okay. F. Now we're getting
Let's
to
go
the
into
frame. How
F.
perfect that it's F.
All right.
F for frame. So there are 2 of them. You get the F2, which is smaller, and the F1. Let's just look at the F1 here for now. If we can get it all in the shot here. So these areas here, what are we going to see these for? Is that going to be backpack or knees? We got some skirt parts in here. Remember, you know, we haven't seen an MG Providence of any kind yet. So a lot of what we're seeing here is new. It's an adapter kind of thing, right? We're going to see a lot of new parts on here. I don't think we're going to see any kind of stuff that we recognize in many ways. Okay, so we have the I, sorry.
All right, the I.
Yeah, we're going on. Here's I. Here's going to be backpack parts, skirt
Okay,
parts,
no,
weapon parts.
This one also does say Freedom Gundam version 2.0.
Oh, so
on
look
there,
at that. We are cycling through some parts here.
Right.
So, is that the other ones? Did any of the other kit runners say Freedom?
I do not believe so. All the other runners so far have said Providence Gundam.
Yeah.
So
this is the I runner we're looking at, and now, now we're starting to see pieces that we're not using. So I'm going to show you the manual for this I runner here. Here it comes into the shot. There is a lot of X's on here, right? So there's a lot of stuff we're not using from this runner. And the same can be said for the runner that comes after, which is the J. Can you grab the J there?
Okay, now for the J, there are 2 J's, but we only need to look at one here.
Yeah, it does say ×2, doesn't it? And it does say lots of parts are not going to be used. So we'll turn it around and match this, I guess, right? So we're not using this piece up here or these pieces here, which are sockets, or these pieces here. So you're going to have a lot of Freedom 2.0 parts in your build here. So maybe if you need some extra 2.0 parts from your Freedom,
yeah,
well, the Providence is
gonna get some spare parts.
That's right, parts in the parts bin. Give me what you got next there, because we're getting into the special stuff now.
It's time for the G runner.
The G, we found it, and that looks like it's a big giant weapon, right? Whatever he holds, the big beam cannon or whatever it is this guy sports. There it is. There's the G runner. Okay, next.
All right, which one should we?
Let's go with this funky one. It's H. It follows.
This is interesting.
Remember the Gyaradoga?
Yeah.
It had a runner like this.
Or the Funasi.
And Funasi, yeah, it was all of this pretty much for the covering. But we have some flexible parts here. Now, I imagine this is going around the collar, but I'm not quite sure yet what these are for. So.
Well, Super Fumina too had this rubber, I think.
Oh, there you go. Oh, look, I just tore it apart.
Oh, no.
Oh, watch out, everybody.
You break it, you buy it.
No, I take it home anyway, whether it's bought or not. Okay, now.
All right, so that was the H1.
Yeah.
So H2 is a quite different plastic.
Yeah, and it looks like we got these attachments for, I guess, the Dragoons and whatnot.
I believe they showed on the box art that you can pose it with the Dragoons kind of firing off.
And you're getting the clear part for the helmet right there.
Ooh.
The head. So and there's a couple of extras in there. We'll find out what they're for. And
okay.
Now, this is listed as, you know, BA13. It's a standard, I guess you could say, runner for action bases.
Right. The standard action-based runner.
Yeah. But the base is different. See, the base is... belongs to us.
There you go.
And look at that. And it's even a kind of funky finish red, I guess, kind of metallic.
Yeah, kind of metallic sheen to it.
Of course, you can see some cooling in there when they try to use these colors, but it still looks pretty decent. Hollow underneath. It should hold up your guy quite fine. Now, how are we going to show this? Oh, well, we got stickers. Lots of stickers. Remember, we're just looking at the standard stickers here. Here's your foils. Here's your dry transfers, and there's all your stickers. So this guy, you can deck him up just as the normal version. But remember, this is the premium version. So you're going to get a sheet of water slides, and look at the size of the sheet of the water slides. Well, just go like that. I want to get in the shot here. That's an A4 size sheet of water slides, and you're getting everything you need to know, which makes me wonder if they actually give me a slide guide at the back of this manual. And when you look at it, if you get water slides in manuals, usually the last page will tell you where to put everything.
Right.
But this page does not. This page does not tell you where you need to put your water slides. So you can match them up to these ones, and you're going to have so many left over, you can kind of put them wherever you want.
But we do have some different names on here. We got the Blitz Gundam, the Ale Strike, the Gundam Assault Shroud, Dual Gundam Assault Shroud, the Freedom Gundam. We got some decals, Buster Gundam,
So
Aegis.
You can take your MGs from before, and you can have water slides for them now.
Yeah.
That is cool. That's a whole bunch of extras, I imagine, if you want to use them. So there you go. That is everything you need to know. I guess we'll show the manual. The manual has the crazy premium edition cover art in there.
Okay.
The
and we are getting some English in this manual, like we
get
for
that's
everything
true.
nowadays. There.
There's a nice color. MS Tracks and CE. Second Battle of Jachin Due. Whatever that is. I haven't watched that part. It says mechanism in here, and you can see the frame now.
Right.
Yeah. After building so many 1/100 IBO kits and stuff like that, I really love seeing master grade frames. The Freedom 2.0 was awesome, so now I'm really excited to get onto the Providence. So there you go. Final assemble. Whoop, it's going to look like that. There you go. So, we are going to start working on this so that we can show it in the next episode of Gunpla TV. But not like the next episode of Gunpla TV, which we're filming in like 20 minutes, because we got other stuff to show then. So, everybody who's looking forward to the Providence, it's here. If you placed your orders, you're going to be getting your notifications. And we will have this guy built and shown off soon enough.